What it do? What it do? Yo boy is back in the building. This is your boy KQKC Boxing Network. And yes, this is Boxing Updates. That's right. Now, we are talking about Deontay Wilder trainer Malik Scott. Malik Scott is priding himself, and he's taking pride in it, and I don't blame him, of his great pad work that he's doing. Now, keep in mind, he did say, and I quote, that I'm not trying to be like a Floyd and Roger Mayweather. Now, he goes to say that because Floyd and Roger had combinations of doing pads. Like Floyd said, and I quote again, an unmotherfucking quote. Floyd and Roger had combinations. Combination 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. Go up, down, bound, bound, bound. See, you just can't pick up a pass and say, I'm a trainer. No, it don't work that way. When you work the pass, when they hold it underarmed and do it this way and hold it that way, no, they have different techniques they're using. Now, you might not know what it is. You might think it's just putting on a pair of gloves like the Windy City in Chicago so you can stay warm. No. They putting on pads, then showing them combinations of pretty much how to go to the body. So the pads are mimicking the body of your opponent. Now, we will break this shit down today on Boxing Updates, KQKC Boxing Network today. And that's at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. You got to be there. You got to be there because I'm bringing a fire today. Now, let's talk about it. Now, Malik Scott, he really wants to make sure that nobody mistake his pad work with the flashy yet effective variety that racks up likes and retweets and all that shit, right? Now, in recent months, the former heavyweight and current trainer has popped up on every social media feeds him working the mitts with his pretty much champion or former champion of the WBC, and that's Deontay Wilder. Now, all the videos have prompted some critics to point out that Dave Boxing Stable would not help Wilder, who is 42-1 and 41 KOs. That's very impressive. God damn it, very impressive. And guess what? You might find this kind of strange, but he didn't have to spend his whole damn life in the gym. He didn't have to put on mitts at 1 year so motherfuckers be lying and shit. Right? Nigga, you didn't even know how to walk at 1. Well, I've been boxing since I was 1 year old. Yeah, boxing always been in me. Boxing always been in my family. I walked past the gym and I looked over and I said, that's my life. Give me a break. Give me a break. I'm from the inner city. You can't pull a wool over my goddamn eyes. Just tell the truth. You probably was a badass. And they say, look, why don't you try boxing to let out that frustration? All right? Then your ass tried it and you liked it and you was good at it. Let's be honest. But this man, Deontay Wilder, he didn't do it for fucking fun. He did it for the money. Let's be honest right here. Let's be honest right now. Huh? He did it for the money. Why? Because he's a good father. That's why. You know the story. I don't have to go over it. Now, let's get back to this work in the words of my brother, the BFTB. Huh? The best fight, the motherfucking best. Let's get back to this work. Now, all the social medias, everybody is popping up with videos showing him doing pad work. And some critics has to point out that the boxing stable that would not help Wilder in his forthcoming third match against Tyson Fury, who pretty much is 30-0. But remember, that 30-0 is deceptive. Remember, he couldn't handle the pressure. That's what they said. They said that he had a mental issue problems. Here we go. Here we go. No, he did not have a mental issue problem. No, he could not handle the pressure. But he didn't turn to being crazy, a psychologist. He turned to the cocaine. He turned to the alcohol. Is that the one you want to praise? Is that the one you want on your pound for pound list? Is that the one you want to be the great white motherfucking hope? Oh, hell no. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, but this ain't the video for it. But Canelo ain't on my pound for pound list anyway. Not a drug cheat, no. And don't give me that shit. It just was just a little bit. It's not really bad PEDs. It just, no. If it's illegal, it's bad. So don't give me that shit. All right? I told you. I tell it like it is. You might not like it, but goddamn it, you gonna listen. Now, if you don't want to listen, you know how to turn to another motherfucking channel. All right? Now, God damn it. You want real? You better stay here and get the real. Shit. But don't worry. Don't worry. Like I do on my live show, Monday through Friday. KQKC Boxing Updates, Monday through Friday. I always listen to someone else's opinion. Because I don't block anyone for having a different opinion than me. I don't block anyone who has a different idea, a different critique of certain boxers. So I don't block them because everybody has an opinion. And I respect yours, and goddamn it, you sure gonna respect mine. All right? Now, let me finish explaining this shit to you all. All right? Now, as I mentioned about the videos of Tyson Fury, okay? Now, it was penciled out in October the 9th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. That's where they would continue on with their trilogy. Now, the fight has been rescheduled from the original date of July the 24th, which should have been last weekend. We could have been, in celebration, or we could have been in awe. Who knows? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And you know what? Let me emphasize on that, my people. All right? Let me emphasize on that. Win or lose, Deontay Wilder is still a champion in my eyes. Now, he's not my favorite fighter. No, so no doubt about it. So you know this ain't no bias video. I mean, sure, he come in a strong second or third, but he's not my favorite fighter. You all know who is. Now, to be honest, like I said, he still is a champion in my eyes. Because I'm going to tell you, to be 40, and let's say 40 and 2, that's still a great record with 40 motherfucking knockouts. I mean, come on. Oh, come on, baby. That still is a hell of a feat to discuss. Right now, he's 42-1 with 41 knockouts. All right? Now, let's say he's 42-5. Right? 42-5 with 41 knockouts. That's still impressive. That's very impressive for a man that had a very limited amateur career. And the little career that he had, he medaled in the Olympics. He didn't have to say, "Oh, Mom, is this the way to the school?" She said, "No, baby, you're not going to school today. You're going to the gym because we want you to be a boxer." All right? No. While motherfucker was doing their sweat and tears, like Floyd Mayweather say, he was having fun. He was chasing women. Oh, man, he was doing his thing. He was being a man. He was being a teenager. He was having fun. Then, once he got older, and once he had a child, and then he figured out that child need a surgery, he didn't have the money or the means, mama ran off, so he had to do what all men should do. Stand up for yours. Get what you need to get for yours. That's why. That's why my super chats go to my daughter. That's why my super chats goes to my daughter, so she won't have to ask nobody for shit while she's at the University of Indiana at TERRE HAUTE. All right? So that's why the super chats go to them. All right, her. All right? So Deontay Wilder and me, we pretty much alike. All right? We take pride in our kids. We take pride in our blood, all right? Because bloodline, blood ties are something special in every family, all right? Now, let me keep this shit rolling, all right? Now, pad work is a boxing staple, but many coaches and pundits, particularly the older generation, I'm not criticizing, but I'm just saying, I have to criticize the practice for being all flash and no motherfucking substance. Like I said on Saturday night, all flash and no substance. Now, with new real utility in an actual fight, Scott understands the philosophical disagreements regarding the drill, but stress that his version with Wilder is strictly functional. All right? Now, like he said, we are living in the mid-era where everyone is doing mitts and looking good on mitts. Now, Scott said on the PBC podcast, he said, and I quote, and motherfucking quote, in my opinion, everybody doesn't look good on mitts, though. Everyone is just looking like pretty much copycats, throwing a bunch of punches and slipping and dipping. Yeah, the right there fakes the consumer out that doesn't really know much about boxing. Like casual fans, they think, oh man, he getting down. Oh, that ain't shit. All right? But they see something that looks good and they think it is. Like I told you, Manny Pacquiao, they showed maybe a 2-minute clip of him working a bad and throwing combinations. Right? Now, that's only 2 minutes. Soon that motherfucking camera go off, that motherfucking breathing and drinking a gallon of water. So don't tell me, all right? Oh, man, he looking good. No, he looking good for them 2 goddamn minutes. But remember, it's 3 minutes per round, all right? It's called 12 motherfucking rounds. So, therefore, you got to be good in every round. And matter of fact, today I'm going to break down Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to break down Earl Spence. I'm going to break down everything that he has to do. I'm talking about from stamina. I'm talking about from strength. I'm talking about for distance, time. I'm going to tie it all right? I'm going to break this shit down. And I'm going to break it down like nobody else had ever done. And no, I don't have to show this. I don't have to show that. All right? I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to give you my motherfucking boxing knowledge. All right? And you can't put a price on that. You cannot put a price on that. Now, let's get down to this. All right? Now, Mayweather, okay, in addition to his Hall of Fame credentials, is famous for producing aesthetically pleasing rapid-fire combinations on the mitts with his late uncle Roger Mayweather, which has inspired the practice habits of an entire generation of hobbyless boxers and professionals. Now, Malik Scott, however, says that Wilder's size and power call for a more measured method. All right? Now, listen to that. A more measured method. Matter of fact, let me say it again. A more measured method. Now, he go on to say that I don't have Deontay throwing 18 punching combination, 4 pivots, 18 slips. That's not what I'm doing. That's not what we are. I had him doing sufficient things that he actually does in fights. I just have him doing it more because he is going to have to do it more when he's in the trilogy with Tyson Fury. You get what I'm trying to say, my brothers and sisters? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? See, he's not trying to make Deontay Wilder a Floyd motherfucking Mayweather. And he's not trying to be a Roger Mayweather. May he rest in peace. Roger Mayweather was my guy. All right? Now, sure, Floyd got Jeff still left as his uncle. No, you know who Jeff is, the one that looked like your Uncle Willie at the family motherfucking reunion. Hey, Uncle Willie! Hey, Uncle Willie! Man, ain't that barbecue ready, ain't man? Man, with a perm and shit, and black and blue, then motherfucking Terrence Crawford. That who I'm talking about, okay? But let's get back to this, okay? Now, what he said is correct. See, you can't force a fighter to do something that he's not capable of doing. You cannot force a fighter to do something that he has never done. See, one thing people have to understand, Deontay Wilder, he's not learning this shit now. It always been there. But one thing, and he will say too, and I quote him, and I motherfucking quote him. He said, look, I fell in love with my right hand. Yes, I did. Now, the other tools that they say I look so good at doing, they've always been there. It's just that I didn't need to use them. Of course he didn't. He went 12 rounds with Bermain Severn. The jab. The jab. You know how high I am on the jab. Well, the jab has pretty much won him 3, damn near 4 rounds. Just by popping that stick out there with that 84-inch motherfucking reach. Huh? Wow. Wow. And we talking about, and now we ain't talking about no little man. We ain't talking about somebody like Canelo Little and shit, 4'2", officially dwarf, just fucking with you, right? But anyway, wink, wink, all right? But what I'm saying is this, the tools are already there. Now, what he done was, he went in the toolbox and he dusted him off. That's what I'm trying to say. He dusted them off and said, okay, well, I'm finna reload these motherfuckers and I'm about to use them. All right? Now, Tyson Fury, yes. Team Fury, yes. They see that shit. Don't think they don't. Don't think he's not sitting at home right now having a cup of coffee. No, I'll take that back. I'm sorry. Having a cup of gin and sitting there thinking about, okay, what can I do now to get the fuck out of this fight? Now, he can change trainers, yeah. He can shake him up, shake him down on Freddie Roach all he want to. But it's not that. It's the technique. It's the technique that Deontay Wilder is using. It's what the tools that he's using that he never used before. Don't worry, my brothers and sisters. The right hand is still there. The right hand might be the one that timed Tyson Fury and pretty much knock him down again. Now, Tyson Fury trying to be a smartass. Yes, he did. Now, don't try to take up for him. Don't try to make it out something that it ain't. He was trying to be a smart ass. I'm sorry, Eddie. And now you say, oh, I think he had the COVID-19. No, he didn't have shit. All right? He didn't have shit. He ain't shit. So, I mean, what do you think he gonna do the right thing? Huh? Deontay Wilder pulled his dumb ass out the gutter, and how do he repay him? How do he repay him, Eddie? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Your daddy ain't around to help you answer that question. All right? So, the moral of this video, my brothers and sisters, and my network supporters, the moral of this boxing update video is to tell you that Deontay Wilder is using the network, and he's using very correctly. They are using it in combinations. They are using it to pretty much mimic the body of his future opponent, Tyson Fury. Now, it is a technique to putting on mitts and holding them for a fighter. Now, Roger Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather, they did have that down pat. And they had their combinations down pat. Because one day I saw them working on the pads, and Floyd said, no, that's 2. No, Roger, no, that was 4. No, we want to go 2, then we're going to do 4. See, some people, and I quote Floyd Mayweather again, you pick up mitts that don't fucking make you a trainer. That makes you a motherfucker that putting on mitts, that's all. Just like I put on a pair of gloves with some hand warmers stuck in them when it's below 0 here in Chicago. You feel me? Do you feel me? All right. Now, as I close, one thing I will say this. Malik Scott has done a very great job. And I'm going to close by saying this. And yes, I wrote this shit down. Nothing about our work is fabricated. Number one, Deontay doesn't really like all the fabrication pad work. He's not that kind of fighter. And me as a trainer and being a student of the game, I know the kind of fighter that I'm training. I'm not training a welterweight. I'm not training someone that has 200 punches output in a round. No, I'm training the most dangerous puncher in the history of the sport. Remember, Deontay Wilder had 40 wins and 40 motherfucking KOs. I mean, 41 wins and 40 KOs. I'm sorry. I'm human. I make mistakes. All right? And he goes on and say, no, I'm not training the most dangerous puncher in the history of the sport. He's one punch is equal to most people 10 punches, which is true. His 2 punches are equivalent to most people 13 punches, which is true. He have Deontay on a 4-punch combination. That's realistic because there are times he throw 4, 5, 6 punch combinations. I thank you, my brothers. I thank you, my sisters. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your time as I close this video. Like, subscribe. Subscribe to the Singing OG, KQKC. Every day, Monday through Friday. I come on at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I give you the boxing updates. That's the name of the show. Boxing updates. I don't stay on one subject. I'm like the 10 o'clock motherfucking news. That's right. I hit here and I hit there and I hit there. God damn it. And I tell you what's going on in the sport of boxing. It don't get no better than that, baby. It don't get no better than the sweet science. So I say, shout out to the almighty LDBC. We are under the tutelage of none other than 78 Sports TV. And also, we'd like to greet you in Arabic. It's called Assalamu Alaikum. Peace be unto you. Salaikum salam. May you go in peace also. So with that, your boy, your boy will be on at 12:30, baby. And with this, thank you. Now, hit the like button if you like this video. If you like what I'm saying. If you understand what I'm saying. Remember, I'm doing things that guys younger than me ain't doing. I'm doing this every day for you all. I work hard for you all. I do my research for you all. Because, see, I love my supporters. They there every day. They there every day and they support me. They support the network. They support everything I'm trying to do. And when I fail at doing it, I try to make it up. But if I don't, they still got my back. And that's why I love them. I love them. All right? And no, don't get it fucking twisted. All right? Like I said, the super chats go to my daughter. So she can have money in her pocket. And matter of fact, she's about to pledge. AKA, she's going to be AKA like her older sister. That's going to take a lot of shit. I don't understand that anyway, but anyway, I don't know where the money go, but that's going to take a lot of money to do that. But that's a long lifetime relationship that she's building among black women. So with that, that's all I have. Everybody be safe. And I'll see you at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm out.